Hi, today we're going to do a short workout with the ball. So come to a comfortable seat. Imagine that wall behind you, that you can sit yourself right square over your sitch bones, rib cage over the pelvis. Chin is slightly tucked so you can feel your alignment against that wall behind you. Bring the ball into your hands about at your chest. Take a deep inhale and reach the elbows wide, mimicking the breath, what happens in the ribs as you breathe. And exhale, draw your elbows down as the ribs narrow down. Reach to the crown of the head as the shoulder blades lengthen down towards the hips. So inhale, expanding, feeling light. And exhale, crown of the head towards the ceiling or sky as your elbows and shoulders move down. 2 more deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling. Drawing down. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the ball in between your knees. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Squeeze your ball with your inner thighs. Press your feet into the floor. And inhale, grow tall. Use the reach of your arms to lengthen the spine up. So you're pulling on your legs as if that pull can make your spine grow taller. So exhale, round through the low back. And inhale, draw yourself back up and up to the seat. Exhale, rounding through the low back, but still staying open in the chest. And then finding that C curve and come back up. You round down, maybe getting a little bit further down each time. And come forward, lengthen the spine. Last one, coming down. And this time, holding onto your thighs, gracefully find yourself down onto the mat. Arms are going to come out to the sides in a T position, squeezing into your ball. Reach the fingertips far away. Feel the shoulder blades heavy. Inhale here, and then exhale. Squeeze the ball, pelvic floor, inner thighs, abdominals as the arms come over the shoulders. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Inner thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Now reach your arms all the way back behind you, feeling that nice stretch. And then lift your arms up a little bit so that you can bring your rib cage down to the connection in the abdominals. Take an inhale here, keeping the ribs down, and then exhale, reach the arms up. Squeeze your ball, reach your hands towards your hips. Inhale, torso doesn't move, reach the arms up towards the knees, biceps by the ears, and then release the head and chest down. So we exhale, lift. Inhale, try to keep the torso up as long as you can, and then lower yourself back down. Exhale, squeeze your ball, reach, lift, and inhale, arms reach up, and then lower back down. 2 more, exhale. Inhale, lift up, bicep frames the ears, and lower back down. Ribcage stays engaged, exhale. And inhale, arms up, and lower yourself back down. Bring your arms out to a T position, and then lift the legs up into a tabletop position. Squeeze your ball. Inhale, spine rotates over towards one side, and then exhale, draw the ribs down to come back to center. Shoulder blades are heavy. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale over. And exhale. Try to keep those knees right over the hips. They tend to want to move closer in.
And don't bring the legs out so that they go to the point of no return. You want to keep control always through your center. Exhaling, center. One more. We inhale. Exhale, deepen the abdominal connection. Pull the navel towards the spine to come back to center. Inhale over. And exhale, come back to center. Bring your arms down by your sides. Use your abdominal muscles to flatten your low back into the mat. And then lower the legs down just a little bit. And then exhale, draw them in towards your chest and feel that length. So you're gonna reach your legs away from you, keeping the angle of the knee the same. Notice I'm not moving that far down, because then my abdominals start to pooch out. I know I'm not in control anymore. So it's a small movement just at the hip joint. The abdominals and back muscles are working to stabilize our spine, keeping them strong. No more low back pain. So last one, we reach away, keeping control, and then exhale, come back to center. Keeping that bracing of the abdominals in as you lower the legs back down. Bring your hands behind your head here, elbows up towards the sky. Press your head back into your hands to find the chin slightly tucked in the back of the neck long. Take an inhale, and then exhale, lift. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, and then exhale, lengthen the spine down. Crown of the head reaches back behind you as you lower. And inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Squeeze your ball. I forgot about that ball. Can you believe it? And lower back down. Keep squeezing that. We lift. Inhale, higher. Exhale, lengthen back down. Inhale here. And exhale, we're going to hold here. Squeeze your ball for 8, 7, 6. Keep pressing your head back into your hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower yourself back down. Take your ball, bring it to the side as you turn onto your side now. Place the ball under your rib cage, and we're using, come onto your elbow, and we're using the ball to remind us not to slouch our ribs or sideways down into the knot. So lift yourself up, press strong into that arm, and reach your top leg up. 8 circles here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the leg, bring it forward, point the toe, and reach it back. Get long through that leg. Flex forward and reach. Long out of that hip joint. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, point back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, point back. Reach the leg long forward, bend the knee. Whole knee comes back. Lengthen the leg and draw it forward for bicycles. Good. Kick yourself in the butt. Reach back. Straight leg forward. Bend the knee. Reach it back. Straighten the leg to come forward. Bend, reach, and back. Bend, reach, and back. This time the leg will stay back. Reach the top arm up and rotate. Take that beautiful stretch. Reach the arm away from the leg. Rotate the chest towards the ground. And then support yourself with your hand. Coming up and switching sides. Elbow and forearm on the mat. Legs reaching long. The ball right under that rib cage. Start by lifting that top leg hip height and circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 7, reach that leg long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the forward, the leg drop forward, point the toe, and reach back. Flex forward, point the toe, reach back. And flex, and reach. Get longer each time. Stay in control through your center. Don't let your pelvis or your chest weighing around here. Keep the leg back. Now bend the knee, drop forward, straight leg, reach back. Bicycles. just like you're riding a bike. Feel that beautiful circular motion in the hip joint, nourishing, hydrating that area. And then when the leg reaches back, lengthen it back, reach top arm forward, chest rotates towards the ground. Reach, lengthen, stretch. And then coming back down. Take the ball now, and you're going to bring it under your mid-thoracic spine. So this is like that bra strap area. And feel free to do some adjusting here as you go along. Bring your hands behind your head. We're pretending like we have that ball in between our knees still as well. Elbows are up. Inhale and lengthen back and over that ball. This is a good place to check if that ball feels like it's in a good position, so feel free to adjust. And then exhale, lifting up. Drawing abdominals in. Head supported. Inhale, open up. And exhale back. Inhale, open up. And exhale back. So we're inhaling and extending over that ball. Feels so good. All that rounding we do. And then exhale. We're using our abdominals to pull ourselves back up. So find that place in between the flexion and extension. So it's kind of like a flat back, we can imagine. We're not extending or flexing. We're just in a level with the ground. From here, glue your feet to the ground. Knees are reaching up towards the sky and just rotate side to side. Pretty hard to keep your balance in this one, but it feels really good. Really mobilizing our upper back and rib cage area. And we're doing it in a way that all of our muscles, our stabilizing muscles, are working as we do it. So it's not as easy as it looks. So if you fall a couple times, it might take you a couple of times to be able to do it, or it'll depend on the day. That's okay. Come back to center here, and then let yourself arc back over that ball. Oh, it feels great. Exhale and lift yourself back up into that chest lift position, and bend your left knee in. See if you can straighten your leg and support yourself and give yourself a nice hamstring stretch here. Let's flex our feet and point our toes. And flex and point and flex, and then stay in that point position. Bring your hands back behind your head here. Feel your stability. Feel what's working. And then we're going to inhale, reach the leg long as we arc back over that ball. And then exhale, lift up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. If this feels too complicated with the leg straight, know that you can always be doing it with a bent knee, if that feels better. We'll do one last one. And then bring that foot down, arc back over the ball. Take an inhale, and then exhale, lift the head and chest up. Then your right knee into your chest, and then lengthen it up. See if you can lift yourself up a little bit more, and bring your leg closer in towards you. Flex the foot, point the toes, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, flex, and point. Now bring the hands behind the head. Inhale, reach back over the ball and the leg goes long, and then exhale up. Only move the leg as much as it can as the abdominals are supporting you through the center. So keep your belly pulling in. And exhale. And inhale long and exhale, draw up. Press your head back into your hands. Nice long back of the neck, no tension in the neck. And last one. And then bend the knee, bring the foot flat on the floor, and reach yourself back over the ball. Reach your legs long. And even bring your arms back behind you into a V position. Let's do a couple of arm circles in each direction here. If this doesn't feel good on your shoulder, then just move in a range of motion that does. So bring your arms back up behind you, and then move them down by your hips. Circle them out into a T, palms facing up, and then back behind you. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And then reverse. Bring the arms down by your sides, towards the palms, and reach back. Opening up that shoulder joint. And then reach the arms back. Get that nice stretch once again. Bend your knees. Reach down to get the ball. And just feel how nice that feels on your upper back area. Bring your ball now to your sacrum. So bend your knees, lift your hips. And you're bringing it down towards that flat triangular bone at the end of the spine. Just do a couple of markings in place here to feel if that position feels okay. If it's too high, like on your low back, the curve of your back, it's just not going to feel good. So make sure it's far enough down that it feels supportive and it lengthens the low back. Nice. And then just do a couple of circles, rounding circles here. Lengthening and releasing any tension in the low back, mobilizing the hips, and reverse. Coming back to center, readjusting the ball if you need to. Lift one leg up into tabletop position and then the other, and then straighten the legs. Get your balance here. See if you can point the toes and reach all the energy down to the tips of your toes, and then flex your feet. And point and flex. Heels are together, toes are apart in that Pilates V position. And then heels are together, toes are apart. Bend the knees, press the legs away, and then reach the legs up towards the sky. So we're going to bend, reach, and lift. Bend, reach, and then lift. Last one, bend, reach, and lift. Bring the legs up into the air, and then just circle. Circle the legs down, out, around, and up. So this, again, to be in a motion that you feel that you can keep control with your abdominal muscles. So usually, people who are more flexible in this area need to make their circles a little bit smaller so they can focus on that control element. People who are working on increasing flexibility want to make their circles as big as they can. And then reverse the direction. Finding a size and tempo that feels good to you and your body. And again, bringing your attention back into your center, keeping that integrity, everything flowing out from that strong core. And then we're just going to reach the legs out to the side, flex the feet, and draw the heels back in. Point the toes, reach out, flex the feet, and draw them back in. Point, reach out, flex, and draw in inner thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals. Last one, reach out, flex, pelvic floor, inner thighs, abdominals. Then just scissor the legs, scissor, scissor. If you want to increase your instability or challenge, you can lift the arms up, the forearms up, or even the arms if you're really feeling like you have great balance to it. And then bring the left knee into the chest, reach your right leg long. You can also keep that leg bent if you need to, and pull the knee so far into the chest and reach the opposite leg away to get a really nice stretch to the top of that hip. It's great for opening up our hip flexors, the front of the thigh that get short and weakened from sitting a lot. And then switch sides, bringing the opposite knee in. Reach the leg long if you can, draw the knee in. The more you hug your knee in and lengthen that leg away from you, the more stretched you'll feel. Sometimes you may want to experiment with the side, like it's another area. Follow what feels good for you. Coming back to center, draw both knees down onto the ground, arms are down by your sides, chest is open, and just tuck the pelvis under, and then lift the hips. So I'm still touching the ball, but I'm not resting my weight on it. And then I lower the pelvis down. So I'm going to tuck the pelvis, lift my hips. Feel your hamstrings there, the back of the thighs? Good. And then lower the hips down. So we tuck, lift, lower the hips down. Tuck, lift the hips, and lower back down. Tuck, and lift the hips. This time, lift your heels. Lower the heels, and lower the pelvis. Tuck, lift the hips. Heels lift, heels lower, and lower. Do two more. Tuck the pelvis, lift the heels, lower the heels, and then lower back down. Tuck, lift the heels, heels lower, and then lower back down. Take the ball out from underneath you and just feel how nice the hips and low back feel after doing that. So great. Last thing we're doing is rolling onto our bellies, and we'll place the ball right under our chest. Bring your arms by your side. Hands are about under your shoulders. Elbows are close into the body. Reach your legs long, but keep your glutes relaxed. You want to feel like you can press your pubic bone down into the mat with your abdominal muscles, but you're not squeezing or over tensing in your glutes. Let yourself rest over the ball. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, try to roll that ball forward by lengthening your sternum forward. As you draw your shoulders down the back and your elbows move, they drag across the mat towards your hips. Keep the back of the neck long here, and then roll back over your ball. A few more times. So we exhale, try to roll that ball forward as you roll the shoulders and elbows back, and then lower back over the ball. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, roll that ball forward, 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 shoulders back, elbows back, and then lower, and then exhale, lift here. We're gonna hold here. Reach the legs back, pubic bone presses, and lift your arms into a goalpost position. Try not to keep your weight, all your weight leaning on that ball, but rather try to spin the ball forward by the length of your collarbone. See if you can reach your arms forward and then bring them back. Reach, and then back to that goalpost position. And reach, and back, and reach, and back. Reach, and back, and reach. Reach the arms forward and stay here. Now bend one elbow and look towards that elbow while the other arm goes up towards the ear. And then reach forward, and then bend and get that bicep by the ear. And reach, and rotate, and reach, and rotate, and reach. Bring the arms back down to the goalpost. Hands and forearms come down, and lower yourself down. Remove your ball, and press yourself back into a child's pose. Reach your arms long. And then walking your hands under your shoulders into an all fours position. Tuck your toes under, and then lift your hips up and back. Spine is straight. Gotta send your heels down towards the floor. Getting that beautiful stretch through the spine. You're reaching your chest through the arms into that pyramid position. And then bend the knees back down and come into a quadruped position. Last time, lift the hips. Lengthen the spine. Reach your weight backward towards your heels, hips high. And then bend your knees down. Take your ball, bringing it to your chest once again. And we'll end with 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Maybe noticing how you feel after having moved your body and breathing this way. Inhale and exhale. I know I can breathe a little bit better. Inhale and exhale. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.